This room is such a sort of magical room that it's one of the best that you could imagine. And when you get old theatres that have had a lot of things happen in them over the years, and a lot of great performances, it's a bit like when you've got an old musical instrument. Some people have vintage guitars because there's a bit of the spirit of the people that have played. You know, if John Lee Hooker's been holding his guitar and doing all this, he's physically put something of his human spirit in it by touching it all that way. And the theatre, by containing and being a home to all the sort of great music, has done the same. In the 1930s, a lot of the great dance bands played here. You know, they're the beginnings of British pop music. Some of the music hall artists played here. I should explain a bit about why this room works for music and why it works sort of well. You know, the Japanese have a word. I can't remember what the word is, but it's a word for the last moments of the sunset, or a flower just as it is dying, and it's supposed to be the most beautiful moment of something. And when you have a room, like an old person's room that hasn't changed for years and hasn't been touched, it has a certain magic about it, and this room has that. And that's the same with music. It's the same thing you're working with. You're working with sort of the embers of something distant that you can't quite get hold of, and you don't quite understand why they're sort of touching your unconscious. But the music works with this room because it does the same sort of thing. So that's the great thing about Alexandra Palace. When you step into it, you're in a different world.